Roblox has a problem. Well, it has two. One of these issues is a lot worse than the other, but it's been talked about to death by everyone, so I won't cover it here. All you need to know is that those issues got so bad that Chris Hansen himself got involved. And if you know who he is, I'm sure you know what that implies. No. The problem I want to talk about today is something less serious, but more ingrained into Roblox as an online gaming platform. This is a problem that's plagued Roblox for seemingly years, and it's only getting worse. This is a problem that, if unresolved, could become the catalyst for the end of Roblox as we know it. That problem being, there's nothing to fucking play anymore. Roblox has literally become the games. Unlimited games, but no games meme. It seems every game nowadays is just a reskin of a pre-existing game. Off the top of my head, Battlegrounds games, Stealer games, Anime Tower Defense games, whatever the f this. It seems like every month a new type of game comes out that blows everyone's minds and everyone plays. Then, off in the distance, 1,000 light bulbs flicker in the Roblox studio as developers come up with the innovative idea to create the exact same game in a different color. That may sound like an exaggeration, but seriously, boot up Stealer Brainrot right now, then cross-reference that with any other Stealer slop on the site. I would genuinely be impressed if you could find a difference. It's such a lazy tactic that's used by what feels like 95% of game developers on Roblox right now. And if it didn't click in your head before, I'll tell you why that's the case. It's because it works. People love playing these reskin games, with games netting in hundreds and even thousands of players. Most people on Roblox nowadays will play literally anything if it stimulates their brains. I mean, come on, you're telling me League of Legends, Call of Duty, Minecraft, and Fortnite have had less concurrent players than Grow a Garden? Grow a Garden! Are we serious? A game where you do nothing but talk to an NPC and put seeds in the ground had over 20 million concurrent players? I thought it was bad when Blox Fruits dominated the scene, but I can at least acknowledge there is some game to be played there. What happened? What branch was stepped on to cause this butterfly effect? Did we just get the short end of the stick and end up in the wrong timeline? Though I guess I shouldn't be surprised we ended up in the evil dimension considering these games exist. Look, if I'm being completely fair here, obviously there are still really good games being made on Roblox. I really enjoyed games like Attack on Titan Revolution, Untitled Boxing Game, The Forge, and I Want to Test the Game. I thought they each had really cool ideas that were executed well, but the problem is it's so much harder to find games like these when it's all surrounded by slop, worse copies of existing games, and again, whatever the hell this is. I also have to acknowledge, my views are definitely influenced by the fact that I'm not a little kid anymore. Back when I really locked in on Roblox, work at a pizza place and Speedrun 4 were the go-tos, and playing them always felt like magic. But I also have to acknowledge that there wasn't nearly as much slop being made back then as there is now. Granted, there definitely still was, but it was nowhere near as prevalent, and also was a problem that could be fixed via the search filter. But Roblox being Roblox, they decided to remove it for no reason. I think it's also important for me to say, if you genuinely enjoy playing the games I listed before, all power to you. I envy the fact you're able to enjoy these new games being made on Roblox. Hell, for a time, I enjoyed playing some too. Maybe even a little too much sometimes. At the end of the day, regardless of how you feel about it, with the direction Roblox is going into, it's going to be harder and harder for new games with genuine time and effort being put into them to really shine against the crowd. And although I'd absolutely love for Roblox to do something about it, I already know that's not going to happen. One, because these games are bringing in bank, and Roblox sees that. And two, they kind of have bigger things to deal with right now.
Hey, For Honor community. Looks like it's time for Sword Game.